Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Today we're going to look at Psalm 73, verses 13 through 14. Now, he has been describing the prosperity of the wicked. He began by stating this fact, truly God is good to Israel. But as for me, I was on the verge of despair. Verse 2, my steps had well nigh slipped. And then he states the problem. I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And then he describes that prosperity in verses 4 through 11. Verse 12, he concluded this discussion about that, saying, behold, these are the ungodly. All this description is true. Who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. This is set against the idea that God is good. Truly, God is good. If he's good, how come the wicked man's prospering? You see, that's the problem here. Now, verses 13 and 14, we're going to look into his despair. Verily, he says. So when you see a verily there, you know that that means to pay attention because it's truly. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain. Truly. So he is in the depths of despair here, verse 13. I have cleansed my heart in vain. And he even, said there in verse 1, God is good to Israel, even to such as are a clean heart. And now he says, well, I've cleansed my heart in vain. I was one of those. I was one of those guys who had a clean heart. But I see the prosperity of the wicked, and I'm wondering to myself, should I have? Maybe I should have just been one of the wicked, because look at what they got. They're strong, they're not sick, they're prosperous, they've got plenty, they increase in riches, all of that. And you think, well, what's the point of me following the Lord? What's the point of me cleansing my heart? What's the point of me believing that God is good to Israel when apparently he's been really good to the wicked? So where's the payoff here? Have you ever felt that way? Sure you have. We all have. We've all seen the prosperity of the wicked and thought to ourselves, how come I have to suffer like this? And these guys go about doing whatever they dang well please and acting it just like they want to act. And then I get the crumbs. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain, he says, and washed my hands in innocency. Here's the despair of godliness. There seems to be no benefit. I have washed my hands in innocency. I have cleansed my heart in vain. Nothing's coming of it. And then verse 14, for all the day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. You see, the wicked man is not plagued at all, is he? He's not plagued at all. Go back up there and look at verse 5. Neither are they plagued like other men. And he says, all day long I have been plagued. They're not plagued at all. And all day my plague is upon me. And chastened every morning. The psalmist tells us that it's good for us. It's good for us that we have suffered. It's good for us that the Lord has chastened us. That's all good for us. You've been chastened every morning. You've been plagued all day long. But this has happened while you have a clean heart and washed hands. In innocency have I washed my hands. But now he's regretting that. Now he says, well, I see prosperity in the hand of the wicked, and I see that in my hands there's nothing but innocency, but that's it. They have a full cup wrung out to them. I've got nothing. So how come? What's going on here? I suffer, he doesn't. I'm chastened, he's not. And I'm the one who's got a clean heart. Why is this happening? How is God truly good to Israel? I guess maybe that's, at this point, we need to turn that verse around, don't we? Instead of truly God is good, maybe we should write it, is God truly good? Yeah, that's exactly what the psalmist is thinking. Now, next week, we're going to look at the second half, and in verse 15, he begins his retreat from this idea of despair. And we'll see that next week. Do not miss next week because we've not answered the question yet. So next week we're going to answer the question and find out if God is truly good. Okay, so meet me here then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.